basically.
We have Joe Stanek here. Joe's an engineer, an ex-engineer. He's from New Jersey, very skilled man, very intelligent. He's a 99er. We're here in 33 Liberty Street, Manhattan, and today is the Breadline flash mob that they're doing today. Joe, let me ask you this. As far as the Clinton administration, we had a surplus during the Clinton administration. You would agree to that?
Yes, I would.
Now, with the 8 years later, we had the Bush administration. And with the Bush administration, we wound up with a deficit. Would you say that we need to focus on the Bush policies and reverse the Bush policies and get back to the Clinton policies?
Now, I remember fondly back to the Clinton years. I was working full-time. In fact, there was a time when I was working 50, 60 hours a week, paycheck every week. I felt secure. There was no thought of layoffs, no worry about job security. And now we had 8 years of George Bush giving tax cuts to the wealthy. Basically gave the keys to the Treasury to the rich, and basically they looted the Treasury. And now we have a government that's broke. We have millions of people out of work. We got right now 15 million people on unemployment, and then we have another 5 million 99ers who are unemployed people that have used up all their benefits. And we're going through tough times. We're people that want to work.
So would you say that the Bush policies had anything to do with that? Were they instrumental in that, or had any impact upon the economy?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he was the man that was in charge. I mean, he was the captain of the ship, and while he was the captain of the ship, he ran it aground. The banks failed, the housing industry failed, many companies have gone bankrupt, and absolutely, I mean, he was the man in charge, so if you're the man in charge, you've got to take responsibility.
Okay. Now, during this election cycle, the Republicans had an overwhelming win, and they actually obtained a majority in the House of Representatives. Now, would you say, what would you say about how America voted them in? Would you say that they wanted change, or they wanted to try something different, or did they really trust the Republicans?
Well, it's just getting sad that people are totally disenchanted actually with both parties. It seems every 2-year cycle, the group in gets voted out, and the one coming in promises changes and promises to fix things. But then, 2 years later, they haven't been able to accomplish a darn thing, and then they get voted out, and the other group gets voted in, and it's a sad cycle because these political leaders and these politicians just can't get a handle on it. They just can't straighten it out.
So, would you say that the unemployment rate, which was at 9.6%, had anything to do with the election of the Republicans at such an overwhelming rate into the House of Representatives?
Yeah, well, you gotta figure the promise was 2 years prior for that. There's going to be significant change, and things are going to be fixed, and we're going to put people back to work, and none of that materialized. So people were totally disenchanted with the group that's in, and they figured, well, let's bring this other group in. They're going to change it. Well, I doubt if they will. And it's a sorry 2-year cycle, and nothing ever seems to get fixed.
Oh, so you're saying that the Republicans were actually voted into office to change economic policy. Is that correct?
I would say that's pretty much the juxt of the thing. People are out of work. Those that are working, many are underemployed. The ones that aren't fully employed, they're worried. Yeah, there's a lot of fear in the country. There's a lot of uncertainty in the country, and people are hoping that the new group will do something. We'll have to wait and see.
Okay, well, Joe, I thank you.
Unfortunately, couldn't be here today.
Okay, thank you very much.
Alrighty.